Welcome, Aquarius Sun and Aquarius Rising, to your psychic tarot card reading for the week of January 22nd through January 28th. My name is Krista Marie, and this is my channel, Moon Girl Tarot. This is where you can find weekly tarot card readings, astrological reports, and let's get started. So, I hope you enjoyed your weekly astrology reading where I talked about the full moon in Leo and Mercury conjunct Mars, and we have that big energy shifting with Uranus going direct. Now, with this full moon energy is definitely building up so much light, and the light is the energy that focuses of the stage of your lives of you and your loved one. So this is the reading you definitely want to stay to the end for, because this is all about your love life, a stage in your life, and there's so many stages in your life: your work, the messages, and the responsibilities that are happening at this time. Now, the full moon is going to be illuminated in your seventh house, affecting so much of your relationships, okay? Your relationships with other people and the relationships with yourself, all right? And how you want to create or settle down with these relationships. So we have some Aquarius like yourself, Sun and Rising, that are in some serious relationships, and the result of this is coming back to you really sensitive and feeling. So there's a conflict, there is an intensity, and there's something that needs to be understood. So let's find out a little bit more. And if you're just joining me now, thank you for liking, sharing this video. Interaction definitely helps me out. It helps out this channel. So the overall theme, the overall energy for this week, that's kind of like come back around. Let's take a look here for you. Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Rising. Ooh, you got a few of them. So let's call out to this. Let's put that back in there. So we have the Empress reversed. So we have the truth in plain sight. We have things that you are acknowledging, but doesn't feel very logical. Your intuition is screaming at you this week, especially when it comes to your joint partnerships. So let's look a little bit further, shall we? And if you ever want to get a session with me, just go to my website, moongirltarot.com. Okay, so Aquarius, when it comes to your work and finance, when it comes to your earth sector, let's look at those relationships and what's happening. So we have the Queen of Wands, and we have good energy coming from work. Okay, we have energy being challenged at work, but we also have that energy of like impressing. So that's very good. And you're waiting for that acknowledgement. You're definitely waiting to start the year with more money. Let's look at your wealth and money that's coming in, especially because of this. Now, the Five of Pentacles reverse. So I'm here to tell you, Aquarius, this is the age of Aquarius. You're absolutely going through a change, and Pluto is going to be in your first house. So there is going to be a shift. How you earn money and how you value your wealth. Things are going to shift, and they're not necessarily going to be what you thought it's going to be. So things are going to change. You're going to notice that you're kind of in it, you're kind of out of it, but you're also afraid. You're very comfortable now here, Aquarius, but you also want to take a chance, okay? So when it comes to your air, when it comes to communications with others and communications with yourself, let's look at the communications that you're getting from other people, or if you're waiting for that energy. Let's take a look here. Okay, so here you are in yourself. So the Star card upright comes up with communications with other people, when you're definitely people pleasing, you're definitely trying to impress. So you really are putting that energy out there, like I'm better, I'm doing good, I can handle this, I got this. And you do for the most part, but it really feels subconsciously you want something else. You want a different place. You're not just pouring and manifesting yourself to be more successful and have better energy and please the people and communicate that. You also want to be physically somewhere else, Aquarius. Let's take a look at your messages to yourself. So your intuition, the Strength card upright comes up, and you are having faith in the sense that you do want to change and you're trusting that things are okay here. And I'm here to tell you that they are, But if you feel called to searching and making a change, definitely reach out for a session and I can pull up your chart and we can look a little bit further. But it feels like you are just destined to showcase yourself this time. Now, when it comes to your emotional self, when it comes to your home, family, things that are happening behind the scenes, we have the Three of Wands reversed. So we have a lot of missing home. You do want to be somewhere else, but you also want to take your family there with you. You also are looking for more longevity, and you are starting to place more boundaries, I feel like, okay? Now, when it comes to yourself and that intuition, you know, Five of Wands upright. So eventually you're going to have to call and try to balance out. And I really feel like the Leo full moon, this is going to come out midweek. And there's going to be that conflict. There's going to be that matters of the heart and trying to understand. And you want to be like, you're like center stage into this. So make sure you get your energy in check and try not to go too out, right? Try not to, you can still understand the energy of other people, but don't let them get under your skin too much. Now, when it comes to passion, fire, love, when it comes to the energy of that and your personal passions, let's take a look there. So we have the Eight of Pentacles upright when it comes to relations with other people. So you are in value, you're in good relationships, right? It's good harmony of energy. Now, singled Aquarius sun and rising, you are focused in on your value, you're attracting and mirroring that value to you. Now, when it comes to your personal passions, the things that you're into, the things that make you strive, we got the Three of Pentacles reversed, and I'm actually happy about this here for you because you're finally kind of setting yourself out of the work realm and the mundane of the 9 to 5 and understanding more of your personal passions and the things that you want to do and the things that you want to give back. And you're kind of saw yourself like giving yourself away to that energy. So I feel like the truth in plain sight is kind of manifesting here in front of you and is coming for so many like forces, right? It's coming from outside people, it's coming within yourself. The communications, like you might be dealing with some power struggles with siblings, you might be noticing and taking stance for your abundant life, but it's going to be a good one to express it. Now, extended reading. Thank you so much for coming to the last portion. Now, when it comes to soul connections, let's talk about it. So Aquarius sun and rising, somebody's in love with you, right? Let's take a look at that love-like energy. Who are you in love with? Who's in love with you? Who is this calling out to? Let's take a look here. Aquarius sun, Aquarius rising. Let's look at messages from your soul connections to you and what do they want to convey. Okay, so talking to Libra, talking to Aquarius, talking to Gemini, so another air sign like yourself. Okay, let's take a look at what's the messages. And they have a strong one here for you. And that's the thing. Change is happening. It's coming from an earth sign as well. And there is a disagreement. There is something coming from your soul connection that they want you to understand. But that's the thing. I even feel like they're not giving you much back to work with. It's hard to be in a room where you feel like you can't succeed. So I would definitely give them some time or work on those blockages there with me. Now, when it comes to twin flame energy, Aquarius sun and rising, when it comes to twin flames, okay, we have the Six of Swords on its side. So there is a lot of separation, and Leo full moons really do help bring twin flames back together to express themselves. So let's take a look and see if your twin flame is on its way back to you. And of course, dealing with an air sign. Leo, there you are. So there's still that separation. There's still more that needs to be communicated. And there's that blockage that's coming from the past. Definitely reach out to my website for a candle spell service, and I can help you with that. Well, thank you so much for watching, sharing, and subscribing, Aquarius. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.